In this lesson, we're going to talk about planting within InQI. Now, to do this, let's talk about planting overall. You as a homeowner, as a designer, as an architect, as a builder, based on location you're at, based on the type of work that you do, you more than likely have different kind of plants that you work with. So you build a theme, Northern California theme, low water theme, coastal theme, and you can go add more plants to it. So for example, you can create a new collection, right? I'm going to go add in to this one as an example. It has integrated 10,000 different kind of plants. I'm going to select frequent watering plants. You'll find them. There's various criteria. So I'll select the apple, for example. I call it apple. And I'll 6 feet diameter. I change the color to get red apple. Yes. And basically, I will change it to one of the symbols up here on the screen. And I will save the plant symbol, right? Now, what that's going to do is it's going to add it to my theme. Now, you can have as many of these themes as you like. And this is integrated with a planting database. So if I go and click on it, it basically comes up and shows various aspects of what this is all about, right? It will show me the type of apple it is, the kind of information that it has, the kind of plants that it is, and various identifications and so forth. And I can modify it, how to take care of it and so forth. Now, once you have your plant collections, then within an existing project, any of the projects, you can use those to place the plants. Now, is that a planting system? In many ways it is, because remember, we started this whole process by talking about the fact that the site plan is data. It's scale. It has measurements. It has boundaries. It has all the objects on there. So yes, it is planting plan that you could use. Now, as an example, we're going to do some planting here just to see how it's going to look like. So within the planting layers, we can enable the hydrozones. This is part of the, if you're a designer, you know the value of that. So I can go in on the hydrozone and I can select basically what I want to do within the plant areas, right? I can do hydrozone. I can say on this section here, let me just do a couple of sections here. I'm going to put this one as an example. I want this hydrozone to be low water. I'll put it low water. And it's a drip, and I can change the color, but I'll leave it at that, right? And I'll put this as low water hydrozone. So he puts that in. And on the hydrozone side, I can always do the same thing. Show me the location and the area, right? So low water. And I'll go ahead and define another one. And I will define the section here. And you could do this throughout your design. Now, have in mind, we keep emphasizing on this, that you could export this whole thing out into Vectorworks or any other product after you're done with it and move things around and make it even look nicer if you wish to do so. We leave that moderate and then we change that to blue, something to that effect. And we call this moderate. So now we have the two. Now, on the planting, we can plant anywhere, but good practices is to define the hydrozone so when you're doing the irrigation and things, everything is in the same place. You go to plants and you notice that the plants are now available, right? Now, the apple that we put in is sitting here. I can click on this, do a single or do multiples. I'm going to do a single on an apple just to show you what it looks like. I would just drop one in here. And basically what it's going to do is going to put that symbol that I chose as the apple here. I put another one here. That became the apple one, right? So I'm putting the planting on the screen. Now, I can go in, for example, to this one, and I can choose to do multiples on a line, right? So I'll go here and I'll say maybe this is low water. I just draw a little section, and release it. And it basically uses that drawing that I did and basically places them equally spaced based on the size, right? I'll go to another one, and this one is a 4-gallon one. And I will use perhaps, let's do a polygon. I do a polygon and I kind of fit it in here as I wish. And it's going to measure, it's going to figure out the size, it's going to know all the distances, and it's going to kind of put them all together. That's how easy it is to do planting. Now, more than this, have in mind that we have the plant list here. When you click on it, it will show you exactly what's on your plant. And this can be exported when you go to export, can be exported and used elsewhere.